Fear. It's a strange thing. It takes many forms. As children, we have so many fears. The dark, monsters under the bed, even giant spiders. These fears are far-fetched, but perfectly rational. But what happens when a child develops a fear of something that was never meant to be scary? The thing that makes intentional scares more bearable is that when something is trying to be scary, it will often stop doing the things that make it scary momentarily, to introduce some levity. This will not be the case when something is unintentionally scary, as the creators of the thing were never aware that what they were making would scare a child. They will never cease doing what scares the child. This, dear listener, is what happened to me when I was just 3 years old, when I watched the 2009 film, The Gruffalo.
Who is this creature? A gruffalo, claws, terrible teeth, and these terrible jaws. His eyes are orange, his tongue is black, and there's purple prickles all over his head. Oh no, it's a gruffalo!
For me as a toddler, it was just another year. It had snowed that Christmas season, and I was read the original Gruffalo book on many nights. Due to how much of a classic the book had become, people were quite charmed and excited at the prospect of a film based on the beloved children's story. We watched the film together as a family on Christmas Day when it released. We all enjoyed it, including me. When I first watched the film, nothing about it bothered me. I loved it, in fact, and as soon as my family got it on DVD, I asked to watch it again and again and again. Over and over, almost every day. It was during these repeated viewings that something about the film began to linger in the back of my mind. Something disturbing and unsettling. The more I watched the film, the more it disturbed me. The character designs with their enormous eyeballs and their tiny pupils. The 3D animated characters uncannily clashing with the real-life sculpted backgrounds. But most of all, the way that mouse smiled. His smile unnerved me to my core. And that night I had a nightmare I would never forget. A nightmare about that damn mouse. I found myself on a bench in the middle of a park. The mouse was there, but he was the size of a grown man. He looked down at me and smiled before grabbing my shoulders, opening his mouth and swallowing my head whole. I awoke in a cold sweat and could not sleep for the rest of the night. I had many nightmares about that mouse and the other creatures from the Gruffalo as the years went on. Many dreams about getting lost in the deep, dark wood. I suppose that mouse saw my head, and my head looked good.